Expressing possession in Italian is different than in English. It is similar to that of Spanish and French with an added level of difficulty. So let's take a look. In English, it is very simple to express possession. You say my book, my car, my friends. You will use my no matter whether the thing that you're talking about is one or many. In Italian, it's not like that. To say my book, you have to know the word for book, which is il libro, and then you would say il mio libro. The car is la macchina, and I will say la mia macchina. Friends is gli amici, and I will say I miei amici. Notice that the possessive changed because the thing that I'm talking about changed. It changed in gender and in number. My gender, the fact that I'm a woman, doesn't matter at all. It is irrelevant here. So to recap, to say my car, I have to know that the car is la macchina, which is feminine singular, and therefore I will use a feminine singular possessive adjective, and I will say la mia macchina. Let's look at all the forms. Libro is masculine singular, so to say my book, I will say il mio libro, and then il tuo, il suo. Il suo with a capital S refers to the formal you or your form. So, for example, if I'm addressing a person formally, I would say Signor Michael Crow, the president of ASU. Signor Michael Crow, il suo libro è interessante, meaning Mr. Michael Crow, your book is interesting. And then we have il nostro, il vostro, il loro. Macchina is feminine singular, so it will be la mia, la tua, la sua, la nostra, la vostra, la loro. Amici is plural masculine. Here you see a group of friends. They're both male and female, and so when we have a group like that, it will be expressed with a masculine plural. It will be I miei, I tuoi, I suoi, I nostri, I vostri, I loro. Notice the pronunciation. Every vowel is pronounced. Scarpe is shoes. Scarpe is feminine, no matter whether the shoes are for men or women. It's just always a feminine, scarpe. So it'll be le mie, le tue, le sue, le nostre, le vostre, le loro. Notice that loro never changes. What changes is the article that I use with loro, and that article will tell me the gender and the number of the thing I'm talking about. If you look at these possessives, and if you were to translate them literally into English, they would sound quite bizarre because you are saying the my book, the your car, the our friends. That's not the case in English, of course, but there's an exception to that in Italian as well. And it is certain family names. So, if a noun that I'm talking about is a family member, if it's unmodified, meaning I didn't add anything to it, like an adjective, I didn't put a suffix on it, I didn't tinker with it at all, it's just a straight up noun. And if it's in singular, if all of these three conditions are present, then I will not use an article with my possessive. So I will not say il mio, I will just say mio. I will not say il suo or la sua, I will just say sua. So I call these nouns fuss nouns, which is not an official grammatical name, but it helps. So let's take a look at some examples. Fratello, is it a fuss noun? Is it a family member? Yes. Is it unmodified? Yes. I didn't do anything to it. It's just fratello. Is it in singular? Yes, it is. Meaning it is a fuss noun. And I will not use an article. I will say mio fratello, tuo fratello, nostro fratello, etc. Sorellina, is that a fuss noun? Is it a family member? Yes, it is. Is it unmodified? No, it's not, because I've added a suffix ina to it. And so it means little sister. That is modified. So therefore, sorellina is not a fuss noun, and I will continue to use the article. I will say la tua sorellina, la sua sorellina, la vostra sorellina, etc. So all of those nouns that you see in your textbook vocabulary that have suffixes to it, like sorellina, fratellino, sorellastra, fratellastro, or matrigna, patrigno, all of those are considered modified and they're not fuss nouns. Another example, zie. Is it a family member? Yes. Is it unmodified? Yes. Is it singular? No, it's not singular. It's plural. Zia. is singular, zie is plural. Therefore, it's not a fast noun, and I will continue to use the article. So any noun that's in plural is automatically not a fast noun and doesn't fall into this category. What about terms of endearment like mamma, papa, nonno, nonna? Well, for some people, these nouns are considered terms of endearment, but some people don't consider them terms of endearment, and so they will use the article or not, personal preference, so you can do either way. You can say mia mamma, tuo papà, nostra nonna, or you could say la mia mamma, il tuo papà, la nostra nonna. Notice that loro does not fall under this exception because loro never changes, so I do need to use that article, always. Even if I use it with fast nouns, it will always be la loro macchina, but also la loro madre, il loro padre, etc. How about famiglia? Famiglia, strangely enough, is not a fast noun because famiglia is not a family member. And so I will say la mia famiglia, la tua famiglia, la sua famiglia, etc. So these are some of the rules for expressing possession in Italian, especially using possessive adjectives. If you have any further questions after watching this presentation, please let me know. Email me